So in many years, I'm asked, what's going to happen this year in coworking? And I try to save my answer till February because everybody and their mother has an opinion on what's going to happen in coworking. But this year, January 6th, I'm out with my own set of predictions, trends, what to look for in the coworking industry. Tell me if you agree. What's happening in the coworking industry in 2026? Obviously expected to continue to grow, right? Number one. Number two, consolidation. There are multiple operators who are trying to raise capital, have raised capital, are merging with each other, and a couple different philosophies. Geographically, hey, I'm in the Mid-Atlantic, you're in the Northeast, we should partner, or we should strategize somehow to allow your people to use my space, but maybe we can become one larger company. So geographic kind of exclusivity is one reason to merge or acquire people. There's other companies that want to have the Marriott model, where yes, Marriott's a hotel company that has 20 different brands, from their most exclusive high-end model all the way down to their low budget. So there are some groups who are saying, we want to put that philosophy under our umbrella. So we want to have a bunch of different brands that we can offer the proper brand at the proper location. And then there are some folks that are trying to take over smaller, we call them ones and twos, where maybe someone doesn't have ideas to grow their co-working business into 100 location business, and they're fine with one or two. Got just local people just gobbling up one or two at a time. Maybe they want to get to 5 or 6 or 7 locations, but no real aspiration to be, conquer the world. But I'll call that kind of smaller consolidation. Opportunistic, I guess, is a better way to phrase it. And then you got some people that just want to get out of the business. Between COVID, after COVID, watching WeWork skyrocket, then plummet, then now, gratefully coming back to being a profitable co-working operator. People that followed that specific model are tired, and maybe they survived through COVID and they have 1 or 2 spots that are okay, and they don't want to do it anymore. It's a lot of hard work. So some are just going to fall off the map, from folks that don't want to do it, from folks that chose the wrong model, folks that chose the wrong location. 1 or 2 bad decisions in a co-working facility can make it a pretty steep climb to get to profitability. So a lot of different things are going to happen in the market in that regard. There's a change to authenticity and member experience. It's been talked about a lot in our industry, but the interaction between the people that you have running your facility and its members is a thing, and it needs to be valued, and it needs to be taught, and it needs to be branded, and people need to be comfortable going in any of your locations to be treated the same way. So the roundabout way of saying, hiring people and training people to work in this industry is going to get a lot more attention than it has in the past, because there's this undefinable thing called authenticity that matters. And the co-working operators that bring an authentic presence and experience to members, everything else being equal, will fare better than the folks that are robotic or too systemic or process driven and too rigid. So that'll be a huge shift in our industry, and more so the wellness and good health of members. Their consumers are always conscious of their impact on the planet. The building they're in, is it certified? The space they're in can now be certified through programs that are applicable to the co-working operation, co-working world. So you have to be conscious of that. So 2026 is going to be a great year for co-working operators. As the industry continues to mature, the product that we offer, we being all of us, it just gets better and better, right? So think of any industry that starts out and everybody wants to try to find a niche or a differentiator or something new. And then there's kind of innovation and people are trying to leapfrog each other. But what's happening in 2026, you're going to have more reliable, better choices for co-working and flex options than you've ever had before. And it's based on a lot of things, from technology platforms to community programming and networking, to the better training and emotional intelligence of the community directors of the space. You're really going to be able to differentiate brands, but overall have a much better, more consistent, reliable experience in the flexible environment than you've ever had before. It's very encouraging.